I know you and I have been really busy the last couple of days getting ready to celebrate the birth of Jesus or enjoying family time together at the holidays, but this is what Donald Trump's brown shirts have been up to. This is Christmas Eve in Yakima, Washington at a Walmart parking lot. Someone clearly just trying to shop for their family for Christmas. And these fucking chuddies here.
¿Tienes un número de teléfono que yo puedo marcar? Dame un número de tu familiar. Dame un número de teléfono. Tu nombre no, pero número para hablar con tu familia, señor.
These chicken shit cowards covering their face. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Christmas Eve?
Emilio Moreno. I just need the wife's phone number so I can let her know, please. No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
You didn't let my husband call. He's in fucking Mexico right now.
Well, that was a different case.
No, it wasn't.
He fought us.
He did not fight you.
Yes, he did.
Then why weren't the windows broken?
Because he rolled the passenger window down.
So you were one of the ones that arrested my husband. Can't wait for that case to show up.
I hope these guys never sleep well at night. I hope they never know a night's peace.
What the fuck, man?
That's tomorrow. It's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, this is when they celebrate Christmas.
All right. Well, if he would have been compliant with his release into this country, we wouldn't have arrested him. This is on him.
Guys are pieces of you are.
Merry Christmas.
How dare you? 2025 in the United States of America on Christmas Eve, cowardly masked men have sold their souls, are willing to destroy families for what? The promise of a fat paycheck? Because they're scared of brown people? This is who MAGA Christians are. This is who this regime is. Do you want to say mad props to that woman who was unafraid and was willing to document what ICE was doing, and not only that, tried to get that man's contact information so that she could reach out to his wife? Because what we're seeing over and over again is that ICE is just snatching people. Cars are left abandoned on the side of the roads. Grocery carts left full of groceries in the middle of the parking lot. ICE comes with no warrant, no legal authority, and they're snatching people because they're brown, because they speak Spanish. On Christmas Eve, that man did not go home to his family. By the way, multiple clergy members, both Protestant and Catholic, urged ICE and Donald Trump not to conduct raids over Christmas, to let people spend Christmas with their families. We knew that was never going to happen after all. This is what Kristi Noem, we're not hearing that much from Kristi Noem. They're still pushing her out. This is what the Department of Homeland Security has been posting. This has copyrighted music from Mannheim Steamroller over it. I don't know whether they gave ICE permission to use their music or not, but it's just footage of AI Santa terrorizing immigrants. How twisted and depraved is MAGA that Santa Claus destroying families at the holidays is something that they think makes for good propaganda. They think that that's funny. Now, we know that Kristi Noem and Donald Trump and other members of Trump's cabinet have been joking about how they were going to gift families deportation for Christmas. They were going to send them home for the holidays. Their home is in the United States. This is their home. I know that I keep saying something is really, really broken and deeply wrong inside of these people. And maybe that's not accurate, right? Because I do understand the banality of evil. I do understand how these kind of hate-filled positions can become so normalized, so accepted by people that they're unable to access how absolutely fucked up and reprehensible and awful and cruel their positions are. I do think everybody driving this from the top, Stephen Miller, Russell Vought, Kristi Noem, Donald Trump, I think Tom Homan, I think all of these guys up at the top, I think they know what they're doing. There's nothing banal about what they're doing at all. There's no indoctrination. They are the ones doing the indoctrinating. That case in Yakima from Christmas Eve was not unique, by the way.
What is this?
Okay.
What is,
Please.
No, I'm allowed to take a photo.
Yes, take us
Yeah,
back.
what is your name? What is your name? Don't touch me.
Take us back.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Can we see your face? Come on. What's your name? Okay, we got your name. Do you have a name so we can...
I'm kind of busy. Can you back away? Thank you.
Kind of busy destroying families.
Ma'am, who can I call for you?
Do you have a phone number? Shout out your phone number. Shout out your phone number. You have rights. What's your phone number? Show us your face. Cancel.
Okay, back up.
We
Back up. You guys need to back up from the vehicle. Back up from the vehicle.
Did you get her number?
Take all the photos you want. Back up from the vehicle.
Like I said, I hope those motherfuckers never know a good night's sleep. I hope that they are tortured by what they're doing. I hope that it eats them from the inside. I hope it becomes so unbearable that they all up and quit. And then I look forward to the day when they face justice for what they're doing now. No arrest warrants. None of what they're doing is legal. I don't know how you can see what ICE is doing over the holidays and not think about what King Herod tried to do to Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. How they had to flee into Egypt in order to prevent King Herod from abducting Jesus and ending him. I don't know how any professing Christian can support what ICE is doing. I realize that MAGA Christianity is a cult of hate, grievance, and retribution. Those are the three things that run them. It's not the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. It's hate, grievance, and retribution. But still, they claim to read their Bible. They claim to be celebrating Jesus' birth. Do they not remember what happened after Jesus was born? Mary and Joseph in poverty having to stay in the stable because there was no room at the inn because they were young and poor. Itinerants on the road traveling, and then they had to flee to Egypt. Just to not be able to see the similarities, to be able to support what ICE is doing now. Something is really fucked up inside those people. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't know. And I guess that brings me back to my perennial struggle of like, how much do we even need to understand MAGA? How many of these folks are just indoctrinated, they've been sucked into a cult, versus the people at the top who are driving all of this hate, who are pumping all of this hate into struggling people who don't understand that the source of their anger and their frustration and their oppression is the super rich who are manipulating them and using them. I don't know. I realize I probably spend too much time focused on that. But here at the end, I want to remind you that not everybody is like this. However heartbreaking it is to see these men who are willing to do this. ICE is having trouble recruiting people. Remember, they had to lower and raise the recruitment age. They had to take away a lot of their requirements because they can't get people who want to do this. We've had multiple reports from folks inside ICE that it is a soul-sucking, terrible job. It's hard to do your job day in and day out when you are hated by everybody because what you're doing is immoral and despicable. That wears on people. Most people, your average person who's not a, sociopath, they need to believe that they're good. They need to believe that what they're doing is okay and that they're not terrible. And it's very difficult for a normal person to tolerate day in and day out being faced with the immorality and the awfulness of what they're doing. It wears on them. At some point, your paycheck becomes not worth it when everybody hates your fucking guts and you can't sleep at night. But I also want to remind people that for all of the horrible things that ICE is doing, there are folks organizing and resisting everywhere. And because I showed you 2 stories of what ICE did on Christmas Eve, I would like to show you 2 stories of what regular Americans are doing at Christmas to resist ICE.
Yes.
Making it so clear.
Very clear.
Workers shouldn't have to live their lives in fear. Standing side by side, community so strong. All people hear us now, you know that you are wrong. Whistles out, whistles out, whistles all the way. Oh, what fun it is to stand and fight for workers' rights. Hey, whistles out, whistles out, whistles all the way. Oh, what fun it is to show no eyes at home people.
Those 2 examples from this week are a church protesting about ICE abductions at Home Depot, and the second one are protesters in Minnesota standing in sub-zero temperatures outside of the hotel late at night where ICE are staying, making sure that they don't sleep well, that they're tired, that they're exhausted. It's important that we continue to strategize, organize, come up with creative ways to push back against what ICE is doing. It's also really important that when we watch ICE videos, it redoubles our efforts, strengthens our resolve, and that it prompts us to act. It's not enough to sit and watch these videos and say, God, how awful. We have to organize and resist because it's up to us, the people, to stop this. Nobody should be abducted at Christmas by the US government on our tax dollar.